It turns out that I wasn't too happy with the last video, guys, at all. I think I deleted too much. While I was editing the video, I took a lot of information out and just completely deleted it altogether. I don't want to be sat here trying to tell people, preach to people exactly what reality is, especially when I'm making videos in this album. I just like to put ideas out. This is some of what was taken out of that video. I do know some of you enjoyed watching that. You were able to take the information, figure out what I was trying to point out. It was difficult to make. This one's difficult to make. It's about what comments are, right? We will get there. But it's not what is on the screen right now. This is meant to be Hale-Bopp, right? So I'm going to show you Hale-Bopp and Hale's comment. It's mainly on Hale-Bopp because that's the only one that I've seen that I can remember, right? And in fact, I had this idea, I can't remember when but it was years ago when I came up with this particular idea, what I'm going to present here. And then recently, maybe about a year ago, I did land on a video where somebody else had come up with it. I'm not the only person that's coming up with ideas in this world. So I will just present that here. Now, yes, I've got the biblical cosmology on the screen. If you're clicking off this video because of that, fine, but I don't care, right? This channel is about my journey, right? This is where I landed. It's not a flat earth channel. I don't know what the earth is, okay? I do know what the earth isn't, and it's definitely not what's presented by our governments. Because India apparently landed a probe on the moon, because we can see that due to the stupid 1950s CGI pictures that's on the screen. Yeah, right. And all the arguments that even to this day, you still get channels completely dedicated to just doing nothing but debunking people that are asking questions about what the earth really is, right? And how these channels are still going 6 years later. I mean, look, we spent decades in school being indoctrinated what the earth was, right? But these channels seem to just get hundreds of thousands of viewers even now, so none of that's adding up. Anyway, just like trying to find actual real pictures of the earth from space or even the moon or rotating on its axis, even to this day, is impossible because it doesn't exist. Now you can see from this they are presenting that it's ice that's being heated off from the sun, but it takes some time to even find some decent images when you go look at this stuff. Obviously all these star patterns behind this has been coloured in after the fact, although the bright light looks about real. It looks like some of the ones that I'm showing here. Towards the end I will show real images which look like what I remember seeing. And by the way, when it was up, I remember it being up during the day, okay? So it was up all day, all night and all day long for just days and days on end, this thing. Yes, it tracked through the sky slightly, but it just did not move. That's what I remember. And once again, Static in the Attic has done some great videos. He's put out some great information on some of the cataclysms and the plagues that apparently, supposedly anyway, in the past, these comets were meant to have brought with them. Now, meteors are something completely different that zoom across the sky, yeah, in a fraction of a second. That's something completely different to what I'm showing here. Don't know what that is either. But you will have guessed, obviously, by now that it almost looks like this stuff, right? These comets, when they come around, the Hale-Bopp one, for one thing, it looked like an hole in the firmament. It literally looked like a window of heaven.